I mean, can you dig it? Paul George, baseline, reversing it up and in. This is a Clipper team that leads the league in all the shooting categories. Dump down, Paul George with a layup.
Including myself, thought that was going to be a mid-range jumper.
Dillon Brooks drives.
Tonight, no settling from the perimeter at all for Kawhi Leonard.
Lou Williams drives, finger rolls it up and in, and a foul.
I mean, with the attack to the basket, he has 3 assists here early on, and when he feels as though he has any type mismatch, again, they're able to go over the top. And a little better matchup for Desmond Bane with Paul George. Not because of skill, as Paul George is able to get to the front of the rim in terms of the physicality.
83.7 to be precise, number 1 in the NBA. Paul George, a baseline gun that goes.
Down a little bit on this defensive side.
Yep, Grizzlies not protecting the paint. With 4 guys who are in the top 20 of three-point percentage. Here's Paul George. He slaloms, scoops, and scores. Paul George. Clippers have their starting 5 on the floor. They've led by as many as 8.
He knew it was off. He was already going to track it down, but then, again, throws away uncharacteristic. That's Kyle's 3rd turnover here in this first half.
Paul George finds an open Beverly. Beverly, his 2nd triple of the game. George has it back. Dillon Brooks. Beverly rolls and finishes. Patrick Beverly now in double figures. George hooks it out to Batum. An open 3. Puts it in. Nick Batum, his first 3-point make of the game. And in a regular game, you've got a 15-man roster.
Well, it sounds good, but at the end of the day, you're going to start talking about those guys as Terrence Mann hits the baseline jumper. 2 stops here in a row. 2 stops, get a basket. See the Grizzlies.
Paul George out of the double team. Ibaka attacks and finishes.